What's up, Steeler Nation? We are the Observers. I'm Chris, joined by Grant and Smo. We got an intro today?
We're back in the winning ways, baby.
All right.
Nothing but good times.
Back on the winning column.
That's all that matters. It's never pretty.
No, that was not a pretty one. But we win our primetime games. Got to say
true.
that.
Steelers at home on prime time is as lock as you can get in the NFL.
Don't
You
let us
won
be
big
close in
time
the fourth
though.
quarter.
If you took, we won the toss, took the ball, and scored.
I was like, oh shit, whenever we took the ball. I was like, here we go.
What are you going to do about these penalties, dude?
It's bad.
I'm trying to remember the game now. It's been a week.
Well, we had excited ass Joey Porter Jr. I mean, he was jumping across the line to go get DeAndre Hopkins. He couldn't wait to get hands on him.
Tomlin said they were bringing in officials this week for practice.
They're going to put them in pads?
We're in pads. We don't take the pads off, so I heard.
Are we in pads or not? I have to know.
Officials are there, so we'll see what happens.
Who else is there? Block boys.
Block boys.
Observers, and 2/3 of the observers are making the trip to see the Steelers in the block letters.
Yeah.
Block letters?
Numbers.
Yeah.
So Alan and I will be at the game. Chris, due to holiday logistics, couldn't make this one. Still, the only reason I agreed to go is because he hadn't been to a home game. But it's always next year for the AFC Championship.
My family would kill me if I was an hour away from home and I didn't go hang out with them. They would.
They don't have to know, Chris.
We post this. Somebody would tell them. My mom finds out everything.
What up, moms?
Hi, Mom.
All right, back to the game. What are our takeaways?
Well,
so
y'all weren't thrilled with me. Y'all weren't thrilled with me on this, but Kenny did not look good early on. He did not. He was missing too many throws, and this week we can't afford that. Like, Kenny's got to be the best quarterback on the field. So we got to tidy up the first 3 quarters. I appreciate the fact that he is Mr. Clutch right now, but I'd like to see a complete game from him.
Yeah, he wouldn't need to be if he would put a whole game together. If that makes sense.
Or a first half together.
Yeah. Or one first half.
Because I mean, the ideal state is you're up 7 or 10 going in the second half. If you turn the second half into a game where the other team has got to throw a bit, push a little more momentum, and our pass rush is teeing off, and we're able to, kind of focus on just draining clock, running the ball. Like, that's their ideal state. We just haven't gotten to it yet.
Yeah.
I will say. Oh, go ahead, Chris.
I was going to say, speaking of running the ball, we were way more effective against the Titans. So that's something to build
on the
off
right
of.
side.
Yeah.
Bulldozer.
Did you see Chooks got benched because of him saying something?
He acted out.
I did. What could he have said? That
I don't know. They didn't push Tomlin on any details. Not that he would have given any, but he did confirm that's what it was. But there was no follow-up question today.
Chooks said it himself. He was the one who admitted it last week.
What could he possibly be pissed about?
I don't know. He seems to be a pretty level-headed guy.
Complacency. What could he be mad about? They never had a losing season.
Maybe he let loose on Mitch in the locker room.
I gotta give Canada a round of applause for that game. I'm not afraid to say he called a good game. That the ugliness of that game, I put strictly on Kenny. Thoughts?
I don't disagree.
Yeah.
He missed a couple big throws. He's the reason Pickens was out there.
Do you think he was hurt?
Actually, no. Well, yeah, his ribs may have had something to do with it.
Oh, dude, I don't know how he got up after that. You remember when he got hit early in the game.
Dude.
The guy fell on him.
My God.
I was like, there's like, God damn, how did he get up?
It seemed all of his throws were high. So
Yeah.
maybe like, I don't know. Was he wearing something?
Skims. His Skims.
With the nipple?
Yeah.
Or
Skims
no nipple?
compression for his ribs. Shout out to Kim K.
Sponsor. We're accepting sponsors.
Man. No, I would
ahead.
say the thing with Kenny, yeah, we were able to run the ball. There was something else that stood out in that game. Oh, Pickens.
I have a rant.
Pickens.
That was my rant.
Go.
Bro, what are you doing, George? Come on, man. We won the game. You're being selfish. We cannot have this type of splintering with this team. We need everyone in. Celebrate with your boy Deontay. Stop pouting. It does not matter. We won the game. I think that's an age thing. I think I'm just old, and that kind of stuff annoys me. But didn't seem to be that big a deal to really anybody else.
I don't know, man. That I could see if you're a competitor, because some people were saying, he was mad at himself for not dragging the toe. It was very unlike him not scoring that touchdown. He had he took like the biggest 2 steps. That was just very, very unlike him. And I could see him being upset at himself, knowing how good he is.
The
and
day
knowing
after shit.
Yeah, but it's like, you can't let that carry out for the whole game. Number one. And I get it. You weren't being targeted. You didn't have a good game. He did throw some good blocks on a few runs, if you go back and watch. And
yeah, he did.
Just the fact that it was DJ finally scoring, dude. Like, for as long as you've been on the team, DJ's never scored a fucking touchdown. Go celebrate with him.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Y'all are supposed to be gin and juice.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I get being frustrated after the game, even if you went to the press or something, just like, yeah, I'm upset at my performance. You don't even have to blame anyone else. Just like, because it's on you. If you're getting double covered, get open somehow. Make the play when you get it thrown to you.
Did you see his comments when they asked him?
No.
He was like, he made it seem like we were all reading into it too much, and that he was kind of trolling. He's like, he said, I'm doing it on purpose. Once he saw the reaction.
Y'all need.
Remember when he said he didn't like something or repost? Or was that Cam? Or was that Cam Hayward?
No, Cam did it once. But Pickens was about,
like, I don't know how
like Kenny not getting him the ball or something. The quarterback's not able to get him the ball.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I hate that shit. Ever since, it's just so unnecessary. It's so, and I don't know. It might just be us on the outside and there's nothing to them, but it just feels.
Tomlin said it was soap opera.
He did?
Yeah, today he said he doesn't appreciate the soap opera ways that the media covers the team or something. That social media stuff was just a pebble in his shoe.
The whole situation was a pebble in his
line.
shoe. And that the way that the media covers it, it's like a reality TV show.
How could you not, though? I mean, you're like unfollowing the football, the whole team and your quarterback. I mean, how is that not an overreaction? It's selfish. You're drawing attention, unnecessary attention. Now you got Kenny, who's already having enough problems, wondering, or maybe in the back of his mind, I don't know how he could not block that. I don't know how he could not block that out and be like, well, is this guy going to cry if I don't, and cause a scene?
He's got a lot of people to get the ball to. We have a lot of eligibles, so a lot of talented eligibles. I can't wait for Muth to come back, speaking of which.
Oh, they didn't throw him the ball anyways, so what's the matter?
He had 2 touchdowns in 2 games. I don't know why he keeps saying
that. What's it matter?
No,
it's not like he can block the chair.
He doesn't need to be out there to block. Get up the middle of the field.
He does. It's part of the job.
That's what Mount Washington.
You're a Steelers tight end. You block.
And here's his 4 games: 1 catch, 3 catches, 3 catches.
How many touchdowns?
2 touchdowns. Okay, 1 catch for 3 yards, a 3-yard touchdown against Cleveland. 1 catch for 2 yards. 3 for 41 against the Raiders. 3 for 7 against Houston.
God, speaking of,
why did they not throw Washington the ball? He did get.
Can I get one jump ball? Can I get one jump ball?
in the red
in
zone.
the ed zone. Line him up in the slot. Line him up on anybody. No one on the defense is 6'7". Throw him the ball.
It's coming.
Let's talk about the other side of the ball. How big of a loss is Holcomb? How bad did our secondary look? I saw that they asked to go man in the second half because they were eating up that zone.
Holcomb's a big loss. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That we talked about it before, where I thought the biggest improvement of the team was the inside linebacker play, just from the sheer fact of taking it from getting a 1 out of 10 to even just like a 5. But
You take
as
him and
the
Minka
season's
out.
progressed, they've done more than a 5. Like they're in the backfield, they're making picks. Quan Alexander's everywhere. They've got some fumbles. Like
Well,
they're
I
making a
figured he'll
difference.
start, right?
Yeah. So Quan will be the guy in the middle. You know, Landon will still get his play.
I saw Mark Robinson.
Mark Rob's gonna have to dress.
Chris's fucking idol.
Get some action.
Hey, they put him in whenever we played the Ravens. He had a good game. He will play against the Browns, those run heavy teams, and we're not going to see Nick Chubb. So,
what was I going to say?
So hard not to talk about the future games.
You take Minka and Holcomb out, that's like 80 tackles missing.
But Derrick Henry, I mean, he got his yards.
Somebody smacked him. Roberts got him.
He got
City Soldier.
Big one.
He got his yards, but
and his shoulder wasn't hurting afterwards.
He didn't score.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That was like a 3rd and 4-ish, like a major stop.
Yeah, Roberts got him. Getting Cam back was huge.
Yeah. You could see that immediately. I was worried about that, especially going up against Derrick Henry. I was like, fuck, what if he gets hurt again? But
he slammed somebody down. I thought it should have been a penalty, but
yeah, he did.
Oh man, yeah. Welcome back. I appreciated that.
But who sent the thing about Minka today?
Me.
Dude, do not play him this week. Please.
Yeah, I don't think you risk it.
Let him get one more week for Cleveland. Cleveland's next, right?
Yeah.
At Cleveland.
Yeah. And at Cincinnati. It's right there for the taking, man.
We can
get the teams. So as it stands right now,
gotta get one of those.
The entire North is in the playoffs. Our rest of strength of schedule is like under 500. We have the easiest path. If you just look at the schedule and only look at the games that we should win on paper, right now we have 9 wins.
Not
so 17. Where can you move the needle one game?
Well, first off, that we won't talk about Packers, but if we talk about division, we beat the Browns when their defense was screaming, right? And they also had Nick Chubb. So we beat them there. So we can go there. The pressure's going to be on them, and we can go win that game. The Bengals, I don't know if y'all noticed, Joe Burrow had the heating pad on his calf again. It's only a matter of time, especially as it gets cold.
No, dude. Well, you just admit
he's already no, absolutely not. Lower body injuries, they stay, they linger. And if he's already putting a heating pad on, as it gets colder, it's only going to get worse for him. And he's going to have to deal with our pass rush, not the Buffalo Bills. TJ Watt's going to be hunting them down. So they're going to have an interesting time with us. Those
next 2 games are away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Both away.
Yep.
And then the Bengals play the Texans, and then on a short week they play the Ravens on. I think that's a Thursday night game, right? It's on 16.
The Bengals.
Yeah, I think the Bengals Ravens play on a Thursday or something like that, something weird. And then so they get a mini bye before they play us, but they've got some tough games ahead of them.
Bengals have got Baltimore left, Houston, us twice, Jacksonville, Minnesota, Kansas City.
That's pretty tough.
They got a tough road.
Who's Cleveland got left?
Cleveland, they're also pretty tough if I remember correctly. They go at Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Denver, Rams, Jacksonville, Jets, Cincinnati. Then they have the Bears and Houston in there.
Ugh, that's kind of easy for them. The Ravens don't play away. I'm convinced. Besides when they play that, every time I watch them, they're.
Well, even the Ravens have because they had the Cincinnati, Cleveland, us again, San Francisco, Jacksonville, Miami. Like they've got still the charge. They go at LA Chargers. It's like the other teams in the division have a tougher schedule on paper.
Yeah.
Don't the Browns and Ravens play this weekend?
Yeah. So one of them picks up a loss this weekend.
Who do we root for?
I mean, we beat them both.
I mean, I'm fine with.
I think we got.
I'm like scoreboard watching every week. Yeah, I want teams to just drop out.
I think we'll root for the Ravens aren't going to drop.
Yeah, so just knock the Browns, get the Browns out of the way. Yeah.
So why don't we say Browns beat them? They ride high. They come. We go see them. Go beat them up again.
No, Ravens beat them, and then we beat them, and then they're
just bury them.
Right, they're pretty much dead in the water because the Ravens have already. That's 4. Did Cincinnati beat them?
No,
Cleveland?
Cincinnati. No, Cincinnati lost both.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
first 2.
So here's the thing: like we were talking about Kenny and like putting a complete game together. So he knows how to play from behind, but you get some of these other quarterbacks, and they don't know how to come back.
I think Joe Burrow knows how to come back.
Like a Brock Purdy.
I'm not going to talk about Joe in that situation. Yes, Joe knows how to lead a comeback, but you look at Baltimore historically, they pile up on you, and then they get into a big game, and then they lose.
Harbaugh shits on himself.
Yeah. So I would take Kenny with the clutch gene as he develops everything else, but at least have that winning gene.
No, I think close games. I think you're right. I think close games benefit us, and I feel like they always have. I mean, just when it comes down to it, having like a good defense, it's just pressure. I mean, I don't know. It feels like we always squeak ahead.
I feel like that has something to do with coaching.
Well, or it has something to do with the coaching is playing down to the Titans.
Oh, for the love of Pete. You don't win that many close games. You don't come out on the winning side of that many close games, and you don't say like, okay, coach knows what he's doing. Situationally,
or we shouldn't be in
some ball games.
Shouldn't be in those close games.
But we find ourselves in them, and we win. So,
well, we'll see. Look what the Browns did to the Cardinals, and look what the Ravens did to the Seahawks. Let's see what we do to them, both of them.
Let's get a dub.
Coaching is.
I mean, let's just get a dub. Let's just
I don't care.
Get a win. Let's get everybody out of there.
I agree, but I'm just saying.
I want to maul them. Okay, the Dolphins go out and maul people, but then they get beat by everyone with a winning record. What the hell?
I want to not sweat on a game once.
That would be nice.
Why? You burn calories.
No.
We even had to sweat that Raiders game, and we were up a couple scores.
I'm telling you. Just one time. Just watch a game. We're up 20 going into
you just want to leave in the third quarter?
Yeah, I would love that.
No.
I would love that. Beat traffic? You kidding me? I dare us to go up big this weekend. We're out of there, Smo.
We'll be at McFadden's.
All right. That's the recap. Thursday's TBD.
Thursday is, we don't know if you'll be there.
I'm traveling. I don't know if I'll be here, but the boys will be here.
We've got at least one guest. At least one.
One guest. There is one Packers guest coming to the game with us. We're going to throw him in the river.
And his name is?
Eric.
What's his nickname?
Cheese.
Cheese. I love that.
Wisconsin cheese. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you guys maybe Thursday. If not, let's go get them.
Keep riding high.
Safe travels, buddy.
All right.
Observers out.
See ya.